Hey everyone, what's up? Today we're going to be learning how to create home folders and roaming profiles. Basically, both of these have similar comparisons in terms of allowing users to access files within a network. Alright, but what you're going to focus on first is creating a home folders, then roaming profiles. But before that, you just want to ensure that you have your servers running, your server and your client machines, right? At least two client machines, right? This would be for the roaming profile aspect. So when you create a roaming profile, you want to see changes get replicated on the next system, right? And for the viewers, the users that or people who are watching this video, just one advice: when you're installing the client machines, I'll recommend you also use two identical operating systems in terms of with the same platform actually. So if you're running Windows 7, run on next Windows 7. Right now Windows 7 or Windows 8 or Windows 7 or Windows 10, right? Just basically reason I say is because when you tend to create a roaming profile, especially we tend to run into some slight issues in terms that you might create a roaming profile and therefore when you make changes to one system, you're not seeing it being replicated in the next system, right? Some users may get through it, but some again may not get through it. Just to prevent that, just use two identical OSs for smooth running. So if you're using a Windows 7, use the next Windows 7. You're using a Windows 10, use the next Windows 10. So you won't run into any kind of issues into my roaming profile because you might be doing everything correct and then after you won't see the changes being made to the next system, right? I think maybe that's a platform issue or something with Windows itself, right? So that's going to run on server here now. And the first thing we're going to do is create a folder, right? To actually set up the home folder, right? So that's going to create a folder. Now this folder you can create anywhere on the system, it don't matter, right? So I just create it on my C drive. I'm going to right click new. I'm going to call this folder home share, right? And this folder now I want to actually configure the sharing. So when properties, we're going to go on sharing, we're going to click share, we're going to click the arrow, click everyone, click add, and for the permission level I want to select read and write, right? So I want the user to be able to actually view my folder and actually make changes to it as well. We'll click done, go on properties again, and go to advanced sharing now. Right, just to ensure you're going permissions and ensure that everyone has the permissions set to full control, change and read. We're going to click OK, click to close. Right, so now our folder is created, right? We share it. So now we're going to actually go into Active Directory users and computers, right? Alright, so we're going to test this folder now on a user to see if it's actually effective. So here I have a user created already called John Doe. Right, but for those of you who want to know how to create a user, just right click anywhere on the white part of the screen, click new user. I'm going to call the second user now Jane, right? Jane is maybe a new person environment, Jane Doe, and user logon name is Jane. So Jane is basically what I'll be using to log on the system, right? At test.com, which is the domain. I'm going to click next. Password is going to give a temporary password, right? Below here now, right, you have different options in terms of if user could change if user must change password next log on. So if I log in with the same password here, I'll be prompted to change my password, right? I'm going to leave this on check, right? For now, user cannot change password. So this option you may want to use it for like administrative level, right? So therefore administrators might not want to change their password, right? Or want the password expire, I should say, which is the next option, right? And account is disabled. So this option basically is useful in terms of like within an environment. If you're employees within an environment and let's say one of these employees goes on vacation, you could disable this employee account. So therefore nobody could access this user account, right? So for the sake of this video, everything on check, click next, finish, right? But the actual user I'm actually going to use for my home folder is John Doe. So I'm going to double click, right, or I can right click on one properties, I'm going to go on John Doe profile, and in home folder section here, I'm going to click connect. Right, I want to get the network path now. Right, this is the part that we want the user to access when they log on. So to get this part, we just go back on the folder which is located in our C drive where I created it. Right, I'm going to go in home share, or right click home share, sorry, go in properties, go in sharing, and you're copying this network path now. Right, you copy and go back in Active Directory, and you paste in this part here. And after you paste it, next to the word share, then backslash percent username percent. Right, and what this string of text here do, it basically replaces the username John Doe or log on name. Right, this is kind of to avoid any issues. Right, so click apply, and here I see change to John Doe. Right, so after I'm going to click OK. Right, and now I want to test to see if this folder is actually being shared. So now I'm going to actually go on one of the client machines. So I'm going to go on client PC1, click import, I'm going to log in as John. Right, so I'm going to log in John Doe. Password for John Doe. Right, and when we log on to this user account, we're supposed to actually see the drive up here. And here, yep, we see the drive up here, right, on a network location. So John Doe is the name of the user that is logged in here. Right, lab test is the same share name that you went to get a copy. So backslash lab test home share. Right, home share is the name of the folder. Right, so lab test is server location, home share. So we can open this network share. You can do whatever you want here, share, create file, sorry, rename, whatever documents, backup. And if you log on to the our next system, right, if you log on to our next system, right, once the user is allowed to see this folder, if you log on to the next system, we will actually see this folder up here. Right, so this is for home sharing. Right, let's log off, and now we're going to do roaming profiles now. Right, so roaming profiles kind of slightly different from home share. Home share is like a kind of static location where you have a folder set up, but roaming on the other hand, right, it allows a user to actually move anywhere within an environment and access their files on any PC connected to the same network. So therefore, if I am on computer 1 and let's say I create a folder and I log off on computer 1, let's say if I go on computer 3 now and I log back on, I supposed to see the same folder that I created on computer 1 be replicated onto computer 3. So this is basically how roaming profiles work. It allows you to roam, like you will roam, you can roam about within the environment, and you can access your files anywhere on the network. So to create a roaming profile, right, basically going back and do the same thing, you know, create a folder, right, go in C drive, I'm going to call this folder roaming users. Right, I'm going to share this folder on properties, click share, right, click everyone, click add, give the everyone read and write permissions, click share, click done. Right, go on properties again, advanced sharing, that's to ensure that the permissions is set to full control, and yep, and click OK. Right. Right, so now we create the folder and we configure the sharing. So just closing off this and going back to Active Directory, users and computers again, and I'm going to use John Doe as it is the user for roaming profiles. So for the home sharing, I use John Doe. For the roaming profile now, I'm going to use John Doe. Right, so I'm going to double click or right click on properties. Right, same thing, as just double click, going on John Doe profile and going on right user profile. So for the profile path now, it's the same path that we're gonna copy. Right, when C drive, roaming, sharing, I'm copying this network path here. Right, so this is the path that the computer will look for when John Doe log in to access for roaming files. Right, so we're back on John Doe. and we're going to paste, right? And after here, right, we're going to do backslash %, same procedure from before, %username %, right? We're going to click apply, and we see Jane as our user up here. Right, we're going to click OK, and now we will log back onto PC1 now, right? So, right, sorry, before we log on to PC1, let's go back, into the server. Right, we're going on the Roman user profile, the same folder I created. We're just opening this folder, right? Because when we log on to the Jane profile now, we're supposed to see the profile appear here, right? So just going back now on PC1, we're going to import function or wrong thing, right? Switching user Jane, and we're going to put the password. So that's will just take a little minute to prepare. Right, and here now we're logging as Jane, as you can see. And here now we just do some random stuff. Like just create a folder, create multiple folders, and we could call this one work. We could call this one maybe data, right? So our two files is created in that one, right? So data and work. So this is Jane file on the desktop. So Jane now logs off on this system, and Jane now goes on the next system. So Jane now wants to roam about in the environment. So Jane needs to access her files so she go on the next system and do so, right? So now we're on client PC1 on top of here. We're going on PC2 now, right? And see if this file actually gets replicated on the system too. Alright, so we log in as Jane. Right, and let's see, when we log in, we're supposed to see these two folders appear on the desktop, right? I forgot to show you all. Back on the server itself, we were supposed to see, yeah, the folder got created. So Jane profile was created when we logged in. Right, let me see. Right, so here now we see the data and the work folder has been migrated to the actual desktop. Right, so this is basically how roaming works. So you see, we from PC1, we create the files on PC1, and when we go on to PC2, we see the files replicated there. And this desktop black. I don't know why this is background black. Okay. Right, so this is basically how roaming works. Roaming it basically migrates your file settings to the actual profile, right? So therefore, let me say if we change the background, if Jane changes her background, yeah, let me say we change it to this background here, and we can log off, and we're supposed to actually see this background get migrated as well, so the actual whole user profile gets migrated. So let's see if we click on this folder again, along with the background that we changed, we're supposed to see everything get migrated, right? So watch me on PC2. So Jane logs off of PC2 now, and let's go back on PC1. Right, so on PC1, as you can see on top of here, we input, we log in as Jane now, and let's see if the background and the folder that we created gets migrated. So here's the folder get migrated, and the background as well supposed to get migrated, but I think this Windows has some slight issues with it. That's why it's showing up with this black background. But anyway, that is it for roaming profiles and home folders, right? So basically that's it. I do hope you all enjoyed this video, and thanks again for watching.